My mom still has no idea what I do for a living. Personal brand strategist, what is that? And when it comes to you, what is your personal brand and how do I help you with it? So to make this easier to grasp and to let my mom out of the equation for now, I'm going to explain it with an analogy. Your personal brand is like a sandwich. Wait, what? Stick with me, this will make sense. Okay, let's set the scene. It's past lunchtime. You have powered through some projects, run a couple errands, and your stomach's been growling since noon. But now it's 2:30 in the afternoon. You are starving. You finally get home, open the fridge, and it's empty. So you check the pantry, and you only have 2 slices of plain white bread. This isn't a meal. It's not even a snack. Now you have to go out and get some food before your hunger turns into hangry. You've got 2 options. Option 1. You run to the gas station, grab a pre-packaged chicken and cheese sandwich from the cooler. It has no expiration date. You pay for it, wolf it down, and while your hunger is temporarily satisfied, you feel emptier than before. Because let's be honest, this gas station sandwich did not nourish you. It just filled a hole for a fleeting moment. Option 2. You go to the grocery store and pick up the contents for a sandwich. You grab a fresh, warm baguette. You get some crispy lettuce, bright red cherry tomatoes, pickles for crunch, creamy brie, and gorgeously sliced ham. If you're vegetarian, maybe some marinated halloumi. You grab some honey mustard for a sweet zing, and to top it off, you get some chili for heat. Your cart is full, so you rush to checkout. As you look at all the contents of your shopping cart, you're practically drooling. So, which option did you choose? Option 1 or option 2? And which option do you think that I would recommend? Let's say you chose option 2. You went to the grocery store and picked up contents for a sandwich. Smart choice. So you get home, lay everything out on the kitchen countertop, and start crafting your gourmet sandwich. Even though you're starving, you take the time to warm just the right amount of baguette in the oven so it's crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. Wash the lettuce, slice the cherry tomatoes in perfect halves, chop the pickles, a couple slices of brie. When the baguette is out of the air fryer, you layer the contents of your gourmet sandwich just right. You choose only the right amount of ham, or if you're vegetarian, the right amount of halloumi. Add on top just the right amount of brie, just the right amount of lettuce, just the right amount of tomatoes, just the right amount of pickles, all perfectly proportioned. You smear just the right amount of honey mustard on the top slice of warm baguette and season it with salt, pepper, and some chili. Perfection. As you're about to dive into your gourmet sandwich, you take a moment. Yes, you're eating alone, but you're so proud of yourself for constructing this culinary delight. It's a work of art. Every content of the well-constructed gourmet sandwich is in harmony. It was worth the wait because you know this sandwich is nourishing, satiating, and will taste like heaven. I don't know about you, but I'd choose option 2. So what do 2 slices of bread have to do with your personal brand? Let's find out. The 2 slices of bread represent your website and social media. 1 slice of bread is your website, and the other slice of bread is your social media. In our analogy with 2 slices of bread in your pantry, is this really a sandwich? No, I mean, it's not even a snack. These 2 slices of bread are like your website and social media when you first start out in your business, or when you're transitioning into a new business idea. Panicking, thinking, I just need a website and social media now! Acting like the rent is 3 months overdue! It's the same feeling. You're hungry. You have 2 slices of bread and you need to put something in between them. You need content. Aha! The content of your sandwich, the content that goes on your website and social media, it's the same thing. Content is content. These 2 slices of plain white bread from the pantry will not cut it. You're better than that. And just like you can't make a sandwich out of content to fill between 2 slices of boring bread, you can't make a website and post things on social media without content to fill it. So what does a gas station chicken and cheese sandwich have to do with your personal brand? Well, let's dive in. The 2 slices of bread represent your website and social media. 1 slice of bread is your website, and the other slice of bread is your social media. In our analogy, with the gas station chicken and cheese sandwich, The knee-jerk reaction when you're hungry is to run to the gas station for something quick, anything to fill the hole in your stomach. But the contents of that gas station sandwich are a flimsy piece of chicken and processed cheese, and like the mayonnaise is, oh my God. This is food poisoning waiting to happen. Aha! The contents of the chicken and cheese gas station sandwich, the content that goes on your website and social media, it's the same thing. Content is content. Oh my God, it stinks. When it comes to your personal brand, you may have put up a website with some content that was good enough at the time, posted randomly on social media and thought, it's good enough for now, I'll take care of it later. At least I have something online. Then years go by. You're still trying to get your business off the ground, but your website and social media still look like that old version of your online presence with outdated portfolio pieces, a headshot from 10 years ago, and none of your amazing personality to be seen anywhere. The good enough content on your website and social media are like the contents of the gas station sandwich. And just like you can't nourish yourself sustainably by only eating these chicken and cheese gas station sandwiches with radioactive content in it, you can't expect your this will do website and sporadic social media posts to nourish your business over the long haul with content that doesn't say who you are, what you do, who you help, and most importantly, make people feel something genuine about your business. I mean, that's the definition of insanity, doing something over and over and over again and expecting different results. But what about the gourmet sandwich? With all this talk of food, option 1, the chicken and cheese sandwich from the gas station, or option 2, the gourmet sandwich. It's obvious. You want to devour the gourmet sandwich. I mean, so do I. It smells so fresh. But let's be patient. Hold off for a little while longer and not let our hunger make us do anything rash. This is taking a lot of patience, determination, and focus to not eat this sandwich. But it's worth it. We're not hallucinating from our hunger yet, but you may be having moments of delusion. Let me explain. No matter how hard you try to convince people that you're a pro delivering high quality excellence in your business, or in this analogy, that you're a gourmet sandwich, if your outdated website and sporadic social media is thrown together with this'll do, it's good enough content, or in this analogy, a thin slice of chicken, processed cheese, and a white creamy biohazard liquid masquerading as mayonnaise? Seriously, can you get food poisoning like through the skin? Then people are gonna take you at face value based off of the lowest quality content, which is what you may be presenting on your website and social media. Or in this analogy, they'll see that you're promising that you're a gourmet sandwich when really what they're seeing in front of them is an expired chicken and cheese sandwich from the gas station. It doesn't match, there's a disconnect, it's delusional. So people do what they normally do. They take you at face value, the lowest level that you're presenting yourself as. Even when you know that you're a gourmet sandwich, all they're seeing is gas station cuisine. Did I hit a nerve? Good. This is your wake-up call from your temporary delusion that does not serve you. It ends now. But what about the gourmet sandwich? To recap, we've covered the 2 slices of plain white bread in the pantry that just does not work. We've talked about the gas station chicken and cheese sandwich. But before we devour that gourmet sandwich, and I know it's tricky, I gotta say something. I may not be a mind reader, but here are the patterns that I see all around me, and maybe you see it too. 9 times out of 10, people come to me in a panic and say, Jonathan, I need a new website quick. Can you also fix my social media? Nothing's working. My web designer ghosted me. I don't know where to turn. Now, as someone who has done personal branding, web design, and social media for over a decade, I can already guess what's happened to them in the past. I can see the disconnect because it's a tale as old as time. They desperately want the new gourmet sandwich, but only have the old gas station sandwich content. Sound familiar? Way back when, your web designer said, send over your content and then I can start building. So you send them all of your old content that's already on your old website and stagnant social media. Your web designer looks at the content, looks at your website, and looks at your social media and thinks, What am I supposed to do with this? Rebuild a new website with the old content? This is insane. So your old web designer emails you back thanking you for the content, but says, you know, if you want a new website, then you'll need new content. When you have the new content, then I can start, but not before. And this is when you start to spiral. Great. Now you have to ask your logo designer to create a whole new logo. You have to hire a personal stylist to find the right clothes for a new photo shoot and hire another photographer. You have to ask your sister, who's a copywriter, to write your about page. You reply back to your web designer and say, okay, but just give me some time. Your web designer reads the email and is disheartened. I mean, they've already put you in their calendar to build your website, and now you need to create totally new content. They take you off of their calendar, leave you be to figure out all this new content stuff on your own, and the designer scrambles to get a different client in to fill your spot on their calendar. It's anything but ideal. Jump cut to 2 years later, and you finally have all of the new content in place from all of these different people, a la carte and piecemeal. So you reach out to your web designer with the subject line, finally, I'm ready, and the web designer has moved on. They completely ghost you. Now, although this tale as old as time is a bit dramatic, I gotta ask, did it sound familiar to your experience of building your online presence? You're not alone. Unfortunately, this happens all the time. And just between you and me, do you see the disconnect as well? Please tell me how this makes any kind of sense. For you, for your web designer, for your logo person, for the stylist, for the photographer, and your copywriting sister. It's all over the place. It's a la carte, piecemeal, thrown together, temporary mixed puzzle pieces that never fit well together. Just like the gas station chicken and cheese sandwich. And although I may not have all of the solutions to all of life's problems, I mean, that would be lovely, I do have the once and for all solution to this tale as old as time problem. At the end of the day, the permanent solution is the gourmet sandwich. Wanna know how to make it? So what does a gourmet sandwich have to do with your personal brand? The 2 slices of bread represent your website and social media. One slice of bread is your website, and the other slice of bread is your social media. In our analogy, with the gourmet sandwich, you go to the grocery store to get the right content for your sandwich, despite being hungry. Not yet. Now? Okay, now? No, not yet. What about now? And the content of that gourmet sandwich are high quality, nourishing, satiating, sustainable, and it looks so good. I'm not gonna like tear it apart and show it to you because this is like a work of art. Aha! The content of the gourmet sandwich, the content that goes on your website and social media, it's the same thing. Content is content. That hunger, that rumbling in your stomach represents your drive, your determination, your desire for a better website, better social media, better strategy, messaging, visuals, and design. You're willing to forego the quick fix and put in the actual work for something that nourishes your business and makes it sustainable, something that will make you proud. You're willing to invest that little bit of extra time, energy, and grit to create something meaningful that'll last. You want to be taken seriously by your dream clients. You're no longer the 99% of people who still believe that quick fixes will bring big results. Or in our analogy, that eating gas station sandwiches every day is actually good for you. You are officially done with gas station sandwiches. They make you feel sick to your stomach, but you see it all around you. You can smell it too. Something is off. Is it the mayo? It's like, but what if you zigged when everyone else zagged? What if you took a little bit more time to create personally branded content? Or in our analogy, the gourmet sandwich. So fresh. What would that feel like? Well, the content of that gourmet sandwich would be higher quality, I mean, that's for sure. You would get home and craft that gourmet sandwich with just the right balance, not overdoing it on one single thing. The perfect percentages of strategy, messaging, visuals, design, all of the content that makes up your personal brand. And what's wonderful about this is that it's uniquely yours. It's 100% authentic. It feels right. And when you show it to the world, it attracts the right kind of people. You are the gourmet sandwich. I mean, just look at that piece of art. You just need to figure out how to put the right percentages of content between the 2 slices of warm baguette to create your unforgettable personal brand. You aren't 2 slices of plain white bread. You aren't a gas station chicken and cheese sandwich. You're a gourmet sandwich packed with high quality, nourishing, satiating, and sustainable content, baby. But what content should you get? And how much or how little of each piece of content should you put into your gourmet sandwich so it tastes like heaven? Don't eat it yet. It's so difficult. That's what personal branding is. Instead of looking externally for the answers and jumping around and throwing things together a la carte and piecemeal, which you've done in the past and you know how that turns out, you take a different route and look inwards, where your personal brand has always been. Your story is truly your own and you control the narrative. But how do you say the right things at the right time and show the right balance of professional and personality online? That's where my three-part process, Align, Curate, Elevate, comes in. You'll create your signature strategy, magnetic messaging, vibrant visuals, and delicious designs, and find all the right percentages of each to craft your personal branded content that fits perfectly between your website and social media. Or in our analogy, the gourmet sandwich is content between your two slices of warm baguette. Now, something that's nourishing, sustainable, and that will attract your dream clients from miles around. We start off with personal branding, move on to web design, and finish with social media. Your one-stop shop and once and for all solution to building an unforgettable personal brand. It's already within you. I have the three-part process to bring it out of you in the most professional and personable way with authenticity, clarity, and connection. Aha! Maybe that's how I'll tell my mom what I do. Personal branding is like a sandwich, and I help people craft their own gourmet version. Who am I kidding? She doesn't even know how to log into her Facebook account. But I'm glad that I could share this analogy with you, and I hope it resonated and brought you clarity. Well, I don't know about you, but I've been eyeballing this sandwich for some time now. What the heck? Treat yourself. Bon appetit. So good.